Welcome back in with King family to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for how to win Series 7. We finally start racing in Series 7, so now we can do the how to win Series 7 for you guys. So we're going to be racing on 3 of these 5 tracks, and we're going to be sharing with you strategies that you should be using for these races. All right, so we're going to hopefully try to get on the Spa, which is 6 laps. We're going to try and get on one of the 8-lap tracks, and then we're going to try to get on one of the 10-lap tracks, the only 10-lap track, which is Austria, or we're going to be getting on the 8-lap track, which is Imola. So we're trying to get one of the 6 laps, one of the 8 laps, and one of the 10 laps here at Series 7. So for this how to win, we're going to be using Series 6 parts. We're not going to Series 7 parts because remember, we've just unlocked Series 7. So we have our Series 6 parts. So I've gone for my best current Series 6 parts, which is going to be Albon and Zoe, level 5 and level 6. And I've put on the best Series below Series 6 setup I could find with a good amount of overtaking and speed in there. All right. So we're going to be jumping into our first race here and see which track we get. Remember to smash the like button. And remember to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Turn on your post notifications for more F1 Clash content. And there we go. Looks like a real player in that match. Now, there's a few things I want to talk about when it comes to the How to Win series. There we go, getting Austria, which is 10 laps. So a lot of players been playing this game for a long while. Some of you are brand new, just starting to play the game. One thing I want you to understand is that F1 Clash is a win some, lose some kind of game. You're going to win some races, you're going to lose some races. You cannot win them all. Not even players who have spent a lot of money to max out their account don't win them all. They're still going to lose. Maybe not a lot, but they're still going to lose at some point in the game. All right. So for the 10-lap race, the strategy I like to go with is the 3-3-4 and the 4-3-3. So I'm going to put the drivers in front on mediums. I'm going to give the driver behind the soft tires so he can boost and pick up some positions with his softs. Hopefully some drivers are in front of him on hard and medium tires, and he can take full advantage of them at the beginning of the race here with the boost he'll get from race start. So it's a real player, and he's decided to use some boost, but we're not using any boost. And nice start from Orzo as you see him move up to P4. Albon still in P10, now up to P11, now up to P10. Got a nice start as well. And as you can see, as Orzo moves through the pack, we see our Albon following through. Zoe now trying to get around these hard tires of Verstappen. Good block from Max Verstappen as our Albon make his way up. We're going to try and boost past. There we go. As he's on the softs, we're on the mediums. We should be in front of those hards. So we're going to take up the position with the medium tires and let him go. All right, so we want our Verstappen, not our Verstappen, the AI Verstappen to defend and hold back these guys on softs. So he let Norris through. Now the guys on softs are passing AI Verstappen. He's not able to hold up any more players. So we're just going to cruise from here with our Albon. We're going to put in our go to pit orders with servicing here to go to pit for these fresh soft tires. And we're just cruising at this point, letting the cars go. A few cars pass Orzo. Doesn't make any sense to fight the AIs on the soft tires with the mediums because the medium tires are slower. So we're just going to take our time and let our drivers team order and get into position. Then we're going to boost now into pit or Albon, and we'll leave Orzo now, who takes P1 to go around. He's going to come back to some fresh soft tires. So we'll just leave him there to go around and create some distance. Nice exit from our Albon. We're going to cut him down right there. Nice and beautiful. We're now going to take a look at the tires in front of Albon here. As you can see, it's medium and hard. So our Albon has a lot of room to make up positions here. So we could just give him some support here and there as we boost now our Zoe into pit. And we'll just boost our Albon through the corners just like that for him to pick up these hards and medium tires. And he'll just slip by them as they're on the softer compound tires. Just like that. Beautiful. All right, so we see now Albon up in P2, and we see hard tires in front. We're going to give some support, and here comes Orzo. We're going to keep the boost on him here to let him pick up some positions. He's on fresh soft tires, while all these guys are on old hards and mediums and stuff. And there we go. Zoe now picking up to P2. Where is the rival? There he is, now going into pit. Poor strategy from the rival there, going for the hard tires to start. This is why I'm making this video, so you guys can get the strategy right. So we're now going to go for the medium tires on our Albon, who's out in P1. Then we're going to go around with our Zoe. So you use this strategy, is currently the best strategy that I've found to work for this race. All right, which is the 3-3-4 and the 4-3-3. All right, automatically a 2-stop track, automatically going to be a 2-stop race. All right, it's a 10 lap. It makes no sense go for the hards. It's going to be pretty slow, and the AIs are going to be using soft tires and medium tires, and they're just going to outrun you, outpace you throughout the entire race. We could have gone in with no servicing there, but we're going to take servicing, as we should see those hard tires going back to pit on Norris and Alonso there. And our softs are now back out in P4, and he's just going to team order, and Zoe is going to take the lead just like that. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Rival with boost. We don't have any boost here, and it's just an easy strategy to understand and to use. Pretty strong, and that's how you can win here in Series 7 fairly easy. All right, so I expect Norris to go back to pit, and at this point we're now just going to save up some power unit. We're going to cut down to conserve to save some power unit with Zoe, and then we'll push him for the fastest lap on the final lap of the race. All right, so we're just going to let him fill up this power unit. We want it to be above 80%, and then we should be good to go. All right, we can now boost him from there, and he should go ahead and get the fastest lap of the race. All right, so let's watch Zoe fastest lap attempt as he's flying. Nice corner there in turn. There we go, setting the fastest sector 1. What a beautiful corner there, passing that back marker who has suffered a breakdown. And he should get a nice sector 2 and a fastest lap of the race as well. There we go, crossing the line in P1 and P2. Great race, Mr. Rival, and good luck to you, man. Even though we have a higher team score, so the boost would have helped the rival to be close to our level, but yeah, better strategy win here today. So we're going to take a look now at the strategy and see what strategy the rival used and what strategy we used, as you already know the strategy we use. All right, so here we go. So we had the better team score than the rival there. As for strategy, Zoe got the fastest lap by a minute, by a second and 41.4 seconds. Nice. All right, so we went for the 4-3-3 and the 3-3-4. As you can see, Lewis Hamilton also went for the 3-3-4, and he got P3. All right. The rival went for a 3-3-4 with his Leclerc, who finished P8, and he went for a 5-5 with his Hamilton, who finished P12. You don't want to go for the 5-5. The 5-5 is a little tricky there. So it's either the 4-3-3 or the 3-3-4. All right, so that's basically that. So let's go jump on into our next track and see if we can get another track that we want to get for this video, and let's jump on into it. Here we go for our next race. We are on Hungary for this one of the 8 lap races in Series 7 here. So Hungary and Spain, basically same kind of strategy can be used for those tracks. As for Imola is a little bit different. You probably want to use a different strategy, but here we see the same amount of tires that we're seeing for our Imola race. So basically you can still use this strategy at Imola as well. All right, so we're going to go mediums in front, and we're going to put the softs behind. So we're going to go for a 2-stop with our Albon, and we're going to be going for a 1-stop with our Zoe. All right. All right, so poor start from Zoe, but our Albon got an okay start. Let's see if he can move up to the inside. He's around the outside, trying to go up the inside now to pick up some position. Nice start from him there to move up to P6, as we see our Zoe trying to follow through. So he's now in P9, though he got that poor start. All right, and we're gonna see if we can clear Perez, and then we'll cut down here and cut down there. We're gonna boost back up in this corner right here, to see if we can get past Perez. What tires is Perez on? Not too sure, but we're now down out of power unit. Let me see what tires Perez is. Oh, Perez is on hard tires. How comes he was defending like that and he was on hard tires? Our Albon should have passed him. Now we're passing him quite easily. All right, so Zoe, let's see the tires in between Zoe. All right, he has softs behind, so the softs is going to pressure him and pick up that position fairly quickly. Kevin Magnussen is going to come through Zoe really quickly here. All right, so we'll keep going with our Albon as he's going to be doing a two-stop strategy. So we're going for 3 laps with him. We're going to come back to softs with servicing for our Albon. We're going to go 2 laps on those softs and then come back for softs again and go to finish, as we're going to be doing a 4-4 with Zoe and a 2-2 or a 3-2-3 with our Albon. You can also do the 3-3-2 with your Albon or the 2-3-3, but preferably the 3-3-2 or the 3-2-3 with your driver that you're going to be doing 2 stops with. All right, so now we could just boost or Zoe here to see if he can pick up any positions from those who are exiting. And we moved up to P6. We're going to put in our go to pit orders, put on for some fresh medium tires. We're in between some nice mediums in front, hards behind, and here comes our Albon. Now this lap with Albon, these 2 middle laps is basically charge laps where you're going to just try and push Albon through each corner to pick up some place. And you're not necessarily looking to conserve or save any power unit with him in this lap, so you want to just boost him for the most part. Once you can boost him, you want to make sure he's boosting and making up some places. All right, here comes now Orzo for his pit exit. He's back up in P15. Boost through. All right, so he's up to P17. We're going to cut him to regular driving there. His job has been completed. His job is just to give support to his teammate, which is going to be the main player, Albon. And we're going to go to pit now with Albon. As you can see, we could have gone around for another lap with Albon, but I want to go to pit here in this lap. So we will basically doing the undercut on those who are going to go to pit in the next lap, as we now boost Orzo, cross the line, and to pass. Now let's boost up our Albon up the inside. Nice inside there from our Albon, and we could cut him down there and give him back some support. So now it's just a matter of us now using our Albon to make up back some places. We have the rival who is in front covered, and we definitely have the rival who is behind covered, because the rival in front will be going back to pit to change those softs, and we basically will not be going back to pit with any of our drivers from there. So we should definitely pick up on those who are going to be going back to pit. And yeah, easy win all day long. All right, so the 3-3-2 can be also used with your driver, which is doing the 2-stop. So at the end of the day, you could go like all softs for this race with your 2-stop driver, and just do the mediums with your 1-stop driver. All right, on a track like Imola, where it's a little bit different for Imola. I don't think you're going to be able to get 4 laps on the mediums at Imola. So what you want to do is do the 2-stop strategy, which is the 2-3-3 and 3-2-3 with your drivers. All right, so you want to go to pit on lap 2, lap 5 on Imola with 1 driver, and then you want to go to pit lap 3 and lap 6 with the other driver at Imola. All right, and there we go, final lap and race complete, and we are victorious in getting the win here at Hungary. So this strategy can also be used on Spain, as Hungary and Spain is basically similar tracks in terms of tire management strategy. All right, Spain is a little bit faster though, so you'll pick up a lot more positions than you will pick up here at Hungary. So let's look at the debriefing now. All right, so there we go. We see Verstappen using the 4-4 there. We see some 3-5s, 5-3 in there, but the 2-stop 3-2-3, pretty comfortable with the 4-4, pretty nice. All right, So there we go. Uh, those are the strategies. So we see Sergeant down there using the 3-3-2. As well, we see the rival using the 3-3-2 and the 4-4, which is pretty nice. But we found that the 4-4 on mediums and the 3-2-3 or the 3-3-2 on softs is way better for these tracks. All right, so let's jump on into our next race and see if we can get the Spa on that one. Here we go for our race at the Spa. So the Spa is 6 laps, and at the 6 laps race, especially here at the Spa, one driver, 2 stop, one driver, 1 stop seems to be the better strategy. So what we're going to do is we're going to give the driver out in front these hard tires because we want him to do the 1 stop, and then we're going to go for the softs with the driver in the back because we want him to move through the pack and make up some places. We're also going up against a real player here, and we see Rain is going to be coming in the middle of the pack. I personally am not a big fan of wet races this season. Wet races has been devastating pain this season, I'm not gonna lie. And we see Zoe moving up to P2, which is nice. So it leaves Albon a little room now to break out of this pack and get away to make up some places. All right, so now you have to be reminded that Albon tires is not as strong as he's on the soft compound tires, so he can possibly get 2 laps, but not 100% sure. So we're gonna just let the rival go and boost away there, and then we'll try to get past as we try to save some power unit so we can get past both the rival and some of these AI cars. So we're basically just cutting down at points where we know we're not going to get any overtaking done, and then we're going to boost back up right at points where we can squeeze and get an overtake done. So we can't seem to get around Perez here. We're going to cut back down there, boost back up so we go down the inside. There we go. Nice inside line from our Albon to pick up 2 positions. And then we want to monitor our Albon from here. So we're going to cut him to conserve because we're going to bring him back to pit. We're going to bring him back for some fresh medium tires with servicing, as the rival is going to be stocking on those softs, and we'll just keep it nice and cool, and we'll keep our Zoe out in front nice and comfortable. Give him some support here and there to hold off Lando Norris, so he didn't manage to hold him, but that's all right because he's going to be doing 3 laps, and or Albon is going to be going into pit as we continue to keep him on conserve to save those tires. As I said, is soft tires can only do 1 to 2 laps. So to not burn them out really quick, you want to make sure you conserve and save up a little bit of them here and there as Orzo makes his way back around for his fresh set of hard tires because he's doing the 1 stop, and or Albon now on some fresh mediums will allow him to go. All right, so we want to still watch that rain. Looks like it's going to be coming in a minute's time. So we probably want to switch to those wet tires instead of going with our Zoe. We probably want to switch to those wets with our Zoe because either way we're gonna have to go back to pit for those wets. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna call it, and we're gonna take the early pit stops to those wets with our Zoe. We're now gonna try and push our Albon to make up some place and go by pit. So we're gonna boost him from there for him to go up the inside and possibly pick up a position or 2 and go around where we want him to come back out on the wet tires. We're just gonna boost Orzo, then we're gonna cut him down. The rain has not started as yet, but we should not lose too much positions with Orzo, even though we went for the wets way too early there, but it's all right. We just want to let him stay and maintain position. So we're just going to give him a little bit of boost in the corners where we know the AIs can overtake, and let him defend and hold his position as the rain is going to begin now. So we're going to now boost or Albon just like that to see if we can pick up some positions. Then we're going to cut him down to conserve, so we save back up some power unit as we're about to go into pit with him for those wet tires. Boost him into pit nice and clean. We're now going to be boosting our Zoe, just giving him a little bit of boost here and there. You don't want to boost your Zoe too much here because these wet tires are going to be needing to go to the end. So we'll kind of cut them down there, and we'll let our Albon get the exit, and he's out in the lead, and Zoe has completed his job of just supporting his teammate in the race here, as his teammate is mainly going for the win. All right, so we have Hamilton and Hards in front, and the rival once again using boost, and we don't have any boost to use, and we're devastating the rival here. So let's give him a great race and well done and a good luck. So as you can see here at the spa, 2 stops with one driver doing the 2-2-2, and the other driver doing the 1 stop 3-3 is extremely powerful at this track. And also the other 6-lap race, you can do like a 1 stop on that track with both drivers without problems, but here at the spa, as you can see, the 2 stop into 1 stop, pretty strong against the rival, who's also using some boost there. All right, so hopefully this video helps. I know a lot of you have basically passed Series 7 already, but some of you who are stuck in Series 7, hopefully this video helps you guys out to get yourself out of there. Use code word sector down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch full videos for all your support. And there we go. Beautiful race, beautiful win, great race, Mr. Rival. Good luck to you, man. And we even came back at the end there to secure P5 with our Joe defeating the rival right there. All right, so that's basically gonna be it for this one. Hopefully this video helps. Let me know down in the comments. Have you guys been struggling in Series 12? Let me know in Series 7. Let me know if this video helps. And that's basically gonna be it for this one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Walk good, guys. Bye. Shout out Christopher Graves, Alfredo Jr., and Touch My Dilly.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to